It's Monday, so that means Jay's back with some beard talk. Today's topic, other people's opinions about your beard. Our knee-jerk reaction is to think and or say, well, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about our beard. I believe the truth is that's one of the greatest misconceptions in the bearded community because it really does matter. Now, you've walked past another bearded individual, and two bearded individuals have recognized each other and given some kind of approval of being a part of the bearded community, whether it's a head nod or even being as bold as to verbally compliment the other individual's beard. So it does matter, and we do notice. And I think there's two kinds of people in our lives who it should really matter to the most. The first is this, the relational people in our lives. Before I do anything with my beard, and just recently, within the last 3 days, I took over 1 inch off my beard. It had gotten about as long as I'm comfortable with it getting. I wanted to do something new. I've been thinking for a long time about going shorter and more sculpted. And you can see that is what I did. And before I did that, I asked the 3 most important people in my life. I asked my wife, my son, and my daughter. My son said, Dad, I like it long, keep it long, but whatever. My daughter was very indifferent either way, as was my wife. And really, they pretty much approve of the new look. It's not drastic, again, but I took 1 inch off or more. The other, I think that it matters to, are those in which you engage in your professional daily activities. I believe professionalism is something we need to consider in the bearded community. And maybe your job allows you to just free for all with the beard, right? Without care or concern. And when I say professionalism, sometimes a beard is important in the workplace because of safety reasons. Maybe you have a hazard where you would have to put an oxygen mask on and the beard won't allow that to seal, or in the medical community. And so, yeah, there are some standards in the professional world, and I think we need to not defend that all of the time as, bearded discrimination. But also, as a pastor, I kind of have always kept my beard tidy. It grows thick, it's easy to trim, it's easy to manage, and in fact, even going with a more sculpted look, it wasn't too hard to do. And I think that that's important too, because I think there's professionalism involved in wearing a beard, and it really depends on what your job is and what the expectations are. Now, in regard to that, I think friends matter. I happen to have 2 friends who are hairstylists. They know that I like to self-trim my beard, and one of them even asked one time, and I thanked her for asking. She said, "Hey Jay, can I say something about your beard?" I go, "Absolutely." And she mentioned that rather than it being more square, she appreciated when the beard had more of an angle to it. She said she thought it fit my face better. Now here's somebody who's been cutting hair her entire life. Why wouldn't I listen to her on that? And then the other person I see on a near daily basis, and she is a hairdresser, and I'm constantly asking for her opinion and her thoughts on my beard. Her husband has a phenomenal beard, and when I do trimming, I always kind of check with her too, because it never hurts to get a 2nd, 3rd, 4th set of eyes. So when it comes to other people's opinions, I think it does matter. I think it should matter, whether it's relational or professional. And let's be honest, it's something we're wearing on our face. People are gonna look at it. Now, the unsolicited comments, I've never been beard discriminated against. If anything, I find people who have grown to love my beard as well as my beard has grown. Go ahead and check out my friends at 45 Degrees North Beard and Body Company, whether your beard is long or your beard is short, whether it's all crazy or where it's nice and tight and tidy. They've got some things that can help you out along the way.